Good evening, folks, and welcome out to Buddy Collins Field here on the campus of Grant High School. 446 Sports brings you softball action 2025, and we have a good one tonight. This was originally scheduled for tomorrow night, but the weather has moved this one up a day between the homestanding Grant Lady Cougars and the Lady Eagles of Holy Savior Menard, two teams that we'll cover regularly throughout the season. So really excited about being able to see both of them in one evening. They'll have the starting lineups here for you in just a moment, but I am Doug Gann with 446 Sports, and in the booth with me here, Chuck Perkins is along for the ride. Chuck, welcome aboard.
Nice being out here by the fence there, Tim, the toolman, Mr. Wilson.
Look, see, it did. If you got to butcher the joke right away that you've been hanging on to for so long. Yes, we are out in the outfield on here. Those of you that may see from the pitcher cam that we have up, who knows? You might can see me waving over the top. I'm just not sure. But Chuck can show you where we're at. But bundled up out here, the wind starting to blow, starting to be a cool evening. But we're just thrilled to be here. Started off when we got here. So it was Oak Grove Baptist Church out of Bentley that was feeding the team today. Had hot dogs and chips and all of that for them, and
much appreciated.
And let us partake in that. But should be a good one. You got two very, very, very good squads on here. Grant ranked number 4 where they're at in that same class. What is it? Non-select 2 or select 2 up there with North DeSoto and Lutcher, of course, those groups and playing at a high level of softball, and we'll see that tonight as well. We are out on the campus of Grant High School. First time, I think. No, this is the second time that we've done a game from for the Lady Cougars here. The first one, though, gosh, it's probably been 4 or 5 years ago.
This is my first.
So it's been a long time since we have been out here. And what better time to come out when the Lady Eagles are here too, so we get a little of the best of both of it. Coach Cooper, Coach Turney up there with the officials right now going over the book. And let's take a look right now, Chuck, if we can, at the starting lineups. We'll pull them up. First for the visiting Lady Eagles, Emma Davis will lead off and play shortstop. Batting second, Sawyer Shelton. She'll play center field, number 18. Batting fifth, Sophie Giordano, one of the seniors here. She plays third base. Kaylee Methvin will be in the circle. She's number 13, will bat fourth. Kate Perotti will be behind the dish, where number 1 and bat fifth. Annabelle Drago plays left field. Addie Wright is at first base. The designated player tonight is Adeline Ledette, and at second base, batting ninth, Kenzie Lyles, and wearing 9. You get a good look at the Lady Eagles, and that is the Jerry Lee and Company starting lineup for the Lady Eagles. For the homestanding Lady Cougars of Grant, and you see them right there. Familiar lineup to those of you that follow Lady Cougars softball here. Leading off the junior number 6, Sadie Wilson, who will play second base. Carly Ray will be behind the dish. The sophomore number 21 bats second. Bella Daniels, the senior first baseman, will wear number 2 and bat third. And good to see Morgan Middleton back. She was under the weather a little bit, but the sophomore third baseman wears number 20 and bats cleanup. And excited to see her hit the softball tonight. Batting fifth, junior Peyton Kirtland will be in the circle for the Lady Cougars. She was out here warming up with the outfielders. We saw that, so it was good to visit with them just a little bit. Number 11, sophomore Emma Futrell plays shortstop. Number 15, sophomore Cammie McGeehee plays left field. Freshman number 9, Audalie Carpenter, will play right field. And junior number 5, the center fielder, is Lauren Ennis. We saw her warming up too, Chuck, and really moves well getting to the ball as they were going. So excited to see what is going on here. Again, defensively for the Lady Cougars, in left field, Cammie McGeehee, and center field, Lauren Ennis, in right field, Audalie Carpenter. At third base, Morgan Middleton. Shortstop, Emma Futrell. Second base, Sadie Wilson. First base, Bella Daniels. And the battery tonight for the Lady Cougars, Carly Ray behind the dish. And at pitcher, in the circle, Peyton Kirtland.
And softball's already a fast-paced game. And, you know, these two squads that we've seen, they are quick.
Look, you know, and Grant had a tough go of it in that one. Played Buckeye.
Yeah.
Had Charter in the first game and won that pretty handily, but lost in extra innings to Buckeye. So you know that that they're ready to get back on track. That game was 4-4 going into the 6th or the 7th, and it ended up going 8 innings in there. So just a few minutes from getting things going here. They're going to, I guess, bring out the starters. We'll listen to the public address announcer as soon as we can. But it was great to visit with Coach Cooper before this. It's certainly a thrill to be on campus here, too. They reached out to us towards the end of last year when Grant played over at Tioga and said, hey, we'd love to have you come out onto the campus here and do some softball. And, man, anytime we get that invitation extended, we try our best to put something together to do that. But the parent club and all of that just have been so welcoming. Of course, we told you that this is an opportunity to see two of the teams that we cover, as we will cover the Menard Lady Eagles out at the Eagles Nest as well for their home games, and follow both of these teams as we begin the what?
The
Dash for Fresh.
Dash for Fresh, that's right.
Dash for Fresh.
I was thinking the road to Hammond, but that was basketball.
And that started today, too.
Yes.
Of course, you'll see local Oak Hill Lady Rams in that one tomorrow. That's a 4:30 start. But I need to patent that Dash for Fresh.
I agree. You started.
That's what I need to do. Yeah, we'll do that. Put that on some T-shirts and all of that, Chuck. But what do you think? The sun a little bit different. It's down in a bowl here. You see up in the top is where the baseball field is, and they're starting to looks like they're playing baseball up there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they double header, if you will, one softball, one baseball. Not really a double header, but two games going on at the same time. But yeah, it's down here in this bottom and kind of level with the football field, which is out behind us here. But, beautiful facilities. Gotta love the setup where we're at, except for that sun peering over that building right there. And it won't be much longer that'll be down below that building and casting a shadow to us, and I'm sure creating a change in temperature for us as well.
They're going over. We're turning it over to the public address announcer now.
Batting second, the catcher, sophomore, number 21, Carly Rose. Batting third, playing first base, senior, number 2, Bella Davis. Batting fourth, playing third, sophomore, number 20, Morgan Middleton. Batting fifth, your pitcher, junior, number 14, Peyton Kirkland. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, sophomore, number 11, Emma Futrell. Batting seventh, playing Grant Lady Cougars. Please stand for our prayer, followed by the national anthem. Please bow your name. Dear Lord, thank you for this day and the chance to play the game that we love. Bless each player, coach, and official with safety, sportsmanship, and strength. Help us to compete with integrity, honor you in our efforts, and support one another with respect. Win or lose, may we glorify you. Keep everyone safe when they're at home tonight. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
And there you have it. Prayer, national anthem, starting lineups, and I've got in here Carly Rowe. And so if I said Ray earlier, R-O-E, Carly Rowe. Again, that defense starting to make their way out here. Carpenter over in right field. That is Ennis at his center field, the junior, number 5, And over in left field, sophomore Cammie McGehee. Due up 4. Get this straightened out. We're looking at, so it looks like Ash's home game will be tomorrow starting at 6 o'clock. They won't play JV in that one, but we'll play a varsity game. So there you have that. Leading things off for the Lady Eagles of Menard will be shortstop number 20, Emma Davis. We'll see how long I can stay on this charge without having that plugged in there. Kirtland into the circle and ready to get this one going. First time that we've been in the outfield here. We were off to the third base side the last time we were here. That's the only thing you got to keep an eye on. First pitch.
Remember, you got the scoreboard, my friend.
Oh, yeah, I do. Dadgum, let me get over here. Hang on. That one is in there for strike 1, and we are underway. Let me find out all of where I'm at. I guess that did it. Yep, that sure did. Kirtland's first pitch in there for a strike. Davis takes it. Misses down low out of the zone. 1 ball and a strike. You see that courtesy of our friends at Wallace Eye Associates. The Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, you'll be able to see it all in that one. That one in there, strike 2, and good command of the strike zone from Kirtland. And she's quickly ahead in this one, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the first we played. First pitch was 5:35 on a cool night. What has turned into a cool one, without a doubt. It was a little bit warmer. I think this is the first time that we've seen the sun all day.
I agree.
Though it
wasn't expecting a little bit of shower that we got this morning.
No, got some rain this morning, and they've upgraded that forecast. Swung on and missed, and down on strikes, and that will be.
Let's go, ladies.
Hey, get ready. I'm coming. Come on, Sawyer.
First out, Sawyer Shelton now will stand in. She bats from the left side of it, a slap hitter, and well, when she gets that ball going, she is off and running. Kirtland looks down at the wristband. The lefty rolls back and fires this one. Running through it and taking ball 1 is Shelton. Did we make sure, Chuck, that our broadcast was going out?
No, I'm fixing to look at it and see.
Kirtland rocks back, delivers the 0-1, or the 1-0, and that one misses out of the zone as well. 2 balls and no strikes. Boy, if you're Coach Attorney, you want to get Shelton on base. There's no doubt about that, because she wreaks such havoc, and you get her in front of the big hitters. That one misses up high, ball 3. You've got a line with Giordano, Methvin, Parati, and Drago that can really hit the softball out of the park. Kirtland's going to have to minimize the ability for that, keep the ball low away from those. She does not want to give in to Shelton here, and that one is right there for a strike. Good work by Kirtland now. 3 balls and a strike. We'll see what she's able to do. Defense playing straight away, rather shallow here. They know that Shelton's not a big power hitter, and she's going to have to get the bat and come back. She thought that was ball 4, but in fact it evens here. It fills it up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. You hear that behind the plate cam pretty good here. 3-2 delivery is right up the middle, and that's a base hit for Shelton. And she will be the game's first batter on base, and that's just what we told you about Shelton, is she likes to get up there and just slap it, poke it, whatever. Saw her working on it in the batting cage there, and one of the seniors, that's Sophie Giordano. She's the 3rd baseman for the Lady Eagles. G, they like to call her here. Come in tight over there at 3rd base, trying to cut off anything, is Middleton, the 3rd baseman for the Lady Cougars. Expect Shelton to be off and going pretty quick. That one in there for strike 1. Kirtland does a good job of establishing that strike zone. Sun starting to set just off to the first base side behind that visiting dugout. Off and stealing, good shot, but Shelton able to get in there with the stolen base. But Carly Rowe had a pretty good shot at her, but unable to get her, and that moves Shelton down. Didn't see if they called that a ball or a strike. We'll look on the scoreboard, and it says 0-2. Kirtland's got to keep it. Go ahead, Chuck.
I was going to say, I'll see if I just saw the 2. That's all. I didn't see.
Yeah, 0-2 there. Fast pace this one early on. Kirtland likes to get the ball and get it going again. That one misses outside, ball 1. And you see they'll signal from second base if there's a runner on second base where the pitch is, where the catcher's lining up. It's going to be inside or outside, trying to give the batter a little bit of insight. That one lifted by Giordano, foul over the third base dugout that houses the Lady Cougars there. And Chuck, that sun setting, it's going to cool off quickly.
Oh, cool off quickly, and it's going to be nice not having to use this hat and brim. Yes.
That's right. That's right. Kirtland has the sign now. She'll rock back and deliver this one in there. Inside, it misses. And that evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the first, we play. In this one, you had a little rain this morning, but certainly got out of here and turned into a nice day. A little bit of sun, but it's starting to make its way down. Sophie lifts that one high. It's going to stay to the infielder. That is Sadie Wilson at second base. It comes up and gets that one. Not deep enough by any means for Shelton to go anywhere.
Got to meet most of them out here at the wall, too, as a matter of fact.
A lot of them came out to say hi. That's right.
And some interesting conversations that we overheard as well.
Well, I know that they like food.
Yeah, that's all kinds of deer, especially.
This is Kaylee Methvin. Methvin will stand in. She is Kirtland's counterpart in the circle. 2 down in the top half of the first. Shelton the base hit. She's out at second base now. Pitch inside or outside the Methvin over the outer half of the plate is in there for another strike. And Kirtland doing a good job of filling up the strike zone. 0-2 here, 2 down. Top of the first we go. Again, Methvin trying to help herself out. That one is lifted high and back and out of play up onto that just before getting to that big hill that's out there. That's one of the things, Chuck, that looks good out here is get a lot of folks sitting up on that hill there.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And plus, you know, foul balls return back to the near side easily as well.
Right. They roll down that hill, and somebody's able to get in here. We'll do the 0-2 again, top of the first. Methvin, Kirtland. The pitch there is lined out to center field, but Ennis is there. She's got it, and that will do it for the Lady Eagles in the top half of the first. We move to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Lady Cougars, Wilson, Rowe, and Daniels when we come back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Back here, the Lady Eagles getting ready to go to work. Sadie Wilson, Carly Rowe, and Bella Daniels will lead things off against Kaylee Methvin. get our lineup back in front of us, and we'll give you a look at who is around the way for the Lady Eagles. In left field, it is, well, no, I have the wrong. No, I do it. In the left field, it is Drago. In center field, Sawyer Shelton. In right field is the flex in this one, Mika Keough. At third base is Sophie Giordano. Shortstop, Emma Davis. Second base is Lyles. First base, right, and the battery there, as it's been, and you'll see it a lot of the year, is Parati behind the dish and Kayla Methvin in the circle. Kayla gets the first one across, and it's strike one. That one lifted high. See who's calling for it. Keo will go it over there and get that one. Mika gets that one, and quickly one up and one down. Chuck, I gotta believe you're gonna start seeing a lot of these outs. These pitchers are just very, very solid.
They really are. I mean, they do a good job. They put the ball where they can, you know, either they're gonna hit it or not, and they're really depending on that defense in their field, either outfield or infield.
This is Carly Rowe, the catcher, sophomore catcher for Coach Cooper and these Lady Cougars. Methvin rocks back and delivers this one. Misses away, ball one. Talked to Coach Turney ahead of time, and he said, you know, they're just going to do it. And that's what, to your point, just got to play defense and try to be as efficient and throwing strikes as you can. That one smoked out to Shelton at center field and going to be a down for a base hit. Rowe doing a good job of just going where that pitch was thrown, and she gets the Lady Cougs first.
Base runner.
There you have
and base hit.
That's right. Kind of a carbon copy of what happened back in the top of the first. The leadoff hitter was retired. The second batter got up, and that'll bring up Bella Daniels, the senior first baseman for Coach Cooper and these Lady Cougars. Methvin fires this one in there, and that one misses inside. We play it early on, bottom of the first in this one, scheduled for 7. Methvin rocks back, delivers that one, and it's lifted high. Going back out and getting that is Lyles at second base, and she'll pull that one in quickly, quickly 2 out. So very efficient on the pitches here. 2 down, runner at first is Rowe. Chuck?
I'm trying to see where the wind noise is coming from, but it's from our mics, not the one behind the camera, behind the dish. Right?
Methvin rocks back, delivers this one. That one is at top half of the strike zone for strike one. Again, 2 of our teams that we'll cover a lot of this season, so a little bit more familiarity with them than some away teams that we'll call. Snap throw down to first, not in time. I think that was just one of those reminders from Parati that, hey, I'm back here and I'll come get you.
Not afraid to throw it. I'm not just a catcher.
Correct. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good looking pitch there, and Methvin rocks back and fires this one, and Middleton takes that one up high, misses there. And this is one of those matchups that you like. This is pure power there in the plate with Morgan Middleton, third base, the sophomore third baseman for this Lady Cougars team, and Methvin, who seems like she's been successful in the circle the last 3 or 4 years. Middleton, a good eye, takes that one inside, fills things up here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got my phone with me for the lineup. I've got to make sure I don't dump it over the field onto the field. Good luck getting that back. Here comes the payoff pitch. Smoked over in there. Mika's got it, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We move to the top of the second. We're scoreless when we come back.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Karate will lead things off for this Lady Eagles team against Kirtland. Kate Karate, the catcher, back there. Peyton very solid back in the top of the first, and she's back here dealing again. One ball and a strike. And this is another reason we wanted this matchup tonight. We knew what we were going to see out of these two pitchers. And in fact, we've through the first few batters, that one ground over to shortstop is going to be bobbled there, and that will get Parati down. Looked like took a bad hop there on Futrell, and she bobbled it just for a second, and that's all it needs. Yeah, in a short field like this, as quick as this game is.
Here we go.
So Annabelle Drago, and Drago, well, a big-time hitter. She had 3 of them the other day in the game. Coach Turney said they got more home runs than games played in this.
Wow.
Annabelle Drago, the left fielder for this Lady Eagles team.
Have camera movement here in a little bit. Some different views. Give me just a moment.
That's right. Getting Chuck settled there. That one misses. Actually, I think it's more of Chuck getting me settled is what it is.
Diva.
Right? Kirtland rocks back and delivers this one. Ground ball past third base over there where Coach Turney is.
Okay, maybe.
Now you're set.
Ready, set. There, look at it.
1 ball, 1 strike to Drago. Takes that one up high and out of the zone.
Ah, the lights came on.
That's right.
Not just out here on in my brain, but
that's right.
Yeah.
Brad Turney in his first year as the coach, been with him since August. That one is smoked over there into right field. Play at second base is not in time. Well, that was close over there at second base. I don't think the Grant faithful thought that was there, and it looked pretty close.
Very, very close, indeed.
Pinch runner, courtesy runner is senior Amelie Lyons. Visited with her on the show, and that was enjoyable. She's proud of being a senior and being a part of this group. Squaring around a bunt, but not getting anywhere there. This is Addie Wright. What is it? First and second, ball 1. Make sure I more tell myself that to make sure that I've got the scoreboard correct. Addie stands in there. Kirtland needing to throw another ground ball maybe and get something going. That one misses out of the zone, and 2-0. Eagles looking to do something early. They've got the defense shifted over. They're playing her to hit something opposite field. Instead, it's pulled to second base. A little flip there, over to first and in time. Good looking double play.
I don't know that I caught that one on the camera. I'm still learning the camera switching. Doug, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Is that an ISO, right?
If what?
Had an ISO.
I don't know.
ATM ISO.
Oh, yeah, if you just had that.
If I just had that.
Gets the runner over there to third. And Ledette will stand in. In a ball that was hit out to Wilson there. A little shuffle over to Futrell. It's shortstop, fired away, but the stretch, Mabella Daniels at first base. Just that little 4-6-3 double play was something to behold. Going around is Ledette. And Kirtland's just a strike away from getting out of what was run as a first and second, and nobody down. Pitch is in there, swung on and missed, and that is it. It looked like foul tip that was hung on to, but after a base hit, one runner left on, we go to the bottom of the second. We're still scoreless. Back for the bottom of the second. We play in this one. Good looking double play. Got the Lady Cougars out of some trouble. And Peyton Kirtland kind of slaps that one over towards third base. Just foul. This is one of those games that, and Chuck, we've talked about it too. These two pitchers are solid, these defenses are solid, and it's built up of a lot of different things. So you got your slappers, you got a couple of power hitters in there, some everyday ball players. It's just that one lifted foul and over that third base dugout now. Quickly, Kirtland is down 0-2. Well, that's why it's so important if you to turn those double plays and erase something, get you out of it. Because I mean, you're talking runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Yeah.
And lifted foul down the line. It will remain 0-2. It's an intimate little softball field here as it's dug down into that bowl. Kind of a three-tier level. That football field is a little lower than we are here.
Now I realize why you like this so much.
That's right, because I can see down there.
Dug down.
That one out to shortstop, fired over in time. Good looking play from shortstop over there. Wow, Davis just no time to waste on that because Kirtland was flying down the line. But good defense there. One down here, bottom of the second, and that will bring Emma Futrell, shortstop. She's the one that had that big throw over to first to finish off the double play.
Sure did.
Good looking changeup right down the middle, strike one.
Cameras are behaving so far. All the technology is doing what technology is supposed to do and providing good views for everybody until that mess with stuff.
So far, so good. One down.
Stop tinkering, Chuck.
Right? Did you fiddle with something, Derek?
I did.
Methvin, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rocks back, delivers this one, and it misses low. Looked like that high strike is there a little bit more than the low one is. Futrell just trying to find a way to work herself on in front of McGehee. That one fouled straight back near the GoPro. And 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Luckily, it's still in place, not shaking. Kind of like the one I had the other day at the Ash game. I had it mounted to the netting. So every time the ball hit that net, it was
shaking.
It was rough.
Right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down here, bottom of the 2nd. Lifted foul up halfway up the hill, makes its way up to the top of the hill. Looks like the blankets have made it out up there around where the concession stand area is. Doug Gant, Chuck Perkins, 446 Sports, delighted to be a part of Lady Cougars softball in 2025. That one is right up the middle. Good piece of hitting by Futrell, and a runner on. McGehee stands in there. She is the left fielder, sophomore. Saw her in that group that was out here taking defensive practice to get loosened up over here, and she flies to the softball. She squares around and bunts this one right back to Methvin. Methvin's going to go to first.
Good job.
But it will move Futrell down to second base. So a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Good looking bunt there from McGehee, and Audley Carpenter, the right fielder, will stride in ready to go.
Kind of believe if they'd have thrown that ball over to second, they might have had a good chance at a tag.
Yeah, they just, you're right, it just banged it. Right. This is Audley Carpenter. So we were asking him, we needed the pronunciation of this name, and I couldn't see the numbers of anybody, and so I said, what is it? As Carpenter's got that one over to first, it goes in time for the final out, and we'll get back to that as Lyles fielded that one cleanly. 1 left on after 2. We're still scoreless. We'll move to the top of the 3rd when we come back.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Lyles will stand in there. She finished off the play in the bottom of the 2nd and starts this one with a shot over there that's over the head of McGehee. McGehee's going to chase it back, but Lyles hustling into second base. Or correction, that's Lyles with a big lead-off double. And so how often do you see that? The player makes the play there at the end, comes up and gets this one. That went right over the head. It was hit on a rope over the head of McGehee.
Yeah. Sharp shot. I mean, she jumped, but it was line drive if all intents and purposes.
Back to the top of the order, and Davis, she bunts that one right back to Kirtland. Kirtland looks at third, but nobody's going to be there. That's just Davis flying down the line. My goodness. Emma Davis laid that bunt down perfectly back to Kirtland. Kirtland had nowhere to go with it. And runners at first and third. So trouble brewing here. Kirtland is going to look for some sort of a double play here, but Shelton will do anything she can just to put it on the ground and try to get Lyles into the game, or into home. Runs through that, ball 1.
Runner advances over to second, unchallenged.
Yeah, that was just good heads up base running there by Davis. You knew she was going to be off and going. So force not in play, but strike 1 is. This is where you rely on your junior pitcher to just dig down deep and come up and work through this one. She looks down at the wristband, gets it in the left-handed junior, rocks back and fires this one in there. And that one,
I think he calls out a ball as well.
yeah, he did. Ball. 2 balls and a strike. Kirtland misses up high and out of the zone with that one. You had to be careful that didn't get to the backstop, but not a lot of room back there at all.
And as high as that would have gone, it hit the netting, dropped right down, easily manageable.
Right. Kirtland's got to dig deep on this. Defense set to go. That's going to be out to second base. Over to first in time, but it does get the first run of the day in.
And that puts your first run on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard you see down there at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen.
RBI there for Shelton, who just put it into play. And Davis makes her way over to third base here in front of Giordano. 1 down. Giordano takes this one.
A little high for a ball.
Yep. Giordano, Methvin, and Parati do here with 1 out. 1 run in for the Eagles on a couple of base hits. Kirtland fires this one. Giordano just flat hammers that one way back, and it is gone. G has launched one right over the left field wall. Sophie Giordano, a 2-run bomb. Goodness gracious, that got out of here in a hurry. And the Lady Eagle Bombers just continue to fire away. That was, if there ever was a no-doubter, that one was it. And the wind has died down. We were out here talking to Coach Turney beforehand. He said hitting one out of here was going to be difficult. Giordano put a charge into that. Kirtland now is going to have to settle down, keep that ball low, because these Lady Eagles work on hitting, work on hitting, work on hitting. This is Kaylee Methvin. She is the counterpart for Peyton Kirtland in the circle.
Go that way. Yeah, go to that truck. I'll go that way. Okay. Thank you. Come on, 1-3.
Time's called there, and we heard people discussing. That's the thing about being home. Yeah, go out there where where the truck is and take a left.
Yep.
And I think it went down that hill.
It did.
Is where it went. So go help them look for it after the inning here. But what a shot by Giordano. And again, we'll visit with Coach Cooper. We'll visit with Coach Turney after this is over, and one of the players from each side.
Over 2, right?
Yes.
Just making sure I was keeping up with it too.
Yes. Kirtland lets that one go down low, ball 1. And that's what you want out of your junior pitchers, to come back in this one and say, look, we've got to settle in, and how you respond from this 3-run inning that the Lady Eagles have put up here. That one poked over the head of Coach Turney. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. You know, one of the things that we've talked to Coach Turney about in the past is that these girls hit and they hit and they hit and they work on hitting as much as, if not more than anything they do. But it's a good early season test for these, and that's what I like about softball in this area is these teams go out and play each other. The good teams play the good teams, and that's what you got to have, because that's the only thing that's going to help you in that aforementioned dash for fresh.
Yeah, good on good. You're right.
Good on good. That's correct. Kirtland rocks back, delivers this one, ground over to Middleton. Middleton across the diamond, and Timon's got it, and that'll be 2 down. Boy, she just fields that position so well. Kate Parati will stand in. She is the Lady Eagles catcher. Kirtland trying to stop it right here. That one ground over to Middleton once again. She's on display from third base and has another one. So 2 retired after the big home run, but Sophie Giordano does the damage with a 2-run shot deep to left, and that's got it 3-0. Coming up, we will see how the Lady Cougars respond when we come back bottom of the third right after this.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
We're back here, bottom half of the third. Lady Cougars looking to respond here. Methvin rocks back and delivers this one, and it's in there for strike 1. Kaylee staked to a 3-0 lead. Believe that is Junior Lauren Ennis, yeah. And we'll get a little more familiar with them as they come through, but can't hear the PA announcer from where we're at, so having to make a mark and remind ourselves, but we want to make sure that we have everybody. 0-2. Off-speed stuff out of the zone, tried to get Ennis to chase one.
It's like number 5 there.
Yeah, it is. That's Lauren Ennis. She's the center fielder for. She's the one that didn't fist bump us when she came out, and they had to send her back over here.
That's
They'll
what
get
she had
used
the
to
jacket
us.
on.
Yeah, had that hoodie that was there. Methvin delivers this one right down the pipe and strike out looking.
Cameras add so much to it. I'll be honest with you. I love it because you're getting to see the umpire's emotion in it a little bit. Pretty neat. He's got his little ritual he does for strikeouts.
Indeed he does. Back to the top of the Lady Cougs order, junior Sadie Wilson. Wilson will stand in there against Methvin, who rocks back and delivers this one. Misses out her half, ball 1. 1 down, bottom of the third. Methvin doesn't waste time. She gets set and goes in, and that one's hammered out to where we are. Shelton misses it right off the glove. Drago's going to pick it up and hustling in for a double there, and good effort. Very, very good effort out of Shelton at center field, though, who went after it. But, I mean, just on a rope it was hit.
Yeah, you see right there on your camera, she was smiling with her teammate, but, you know, she made a great effort at it. Just came up just a little bit out of the horse's range there, right?
Boy, that's what you needed. Now Carly Rowe, the catcher here, will come up and try to do some work here. But, look, that's just that'll make the highlight reel tonight. We'll have highlights of tonight's game set up for you. Also some talk with the coaches and a couple of players, or both coaches and a player, and we'll do all of that. Let's take the ball away here. 1 ball, No strikes.
And you know, I have the -1 on there.
That's correct. That one in there for a strike. Good looking pitch. And boy, the way that she turned on that one was just great by Wilson. That one the other way, in front of a dive in Mikakio, and that's going to send Wilson all the way around, and hustling into third is Rowe, who'll come up with an RBI triple, and a couple of diving efforts in this one that not quite there, and that's got a run on the board. 3-1 now here, so we rolling along with no runs. All of a sudden, 3 at the top of the third, 1 now in the bottom of the third. And with 1 down, that's going to bring senior Bella Daniels to the plate. Just 2 seniors on the squad, 2 seniors and a junior. A lot of sophomores are playing. I think 4 sophomore and a freshman start for Coach Cooper in this one. They're going to be good for a long time. That one misses out of the zone, ball 1. These 2 teams just so eerily similar. That one lifted high, though. Mika will get under that one. Comes firing home, sliding in, but safe. Safe there at home. Or did they call her out there? No, no, they scored the run. Well, what a quick play though coming up, and yeah, I thought of that, and then I heard a lot of, but Chuck, it's just been these 2 teams doing exactly what each other have done. 2 down, bottom of the third. Let me add another out here. Yeah, because that would have been a double play that ended it.
That's correct.
Get my bearings being out here where we're at. But the good thing is I'll take all the volume off a lot of these and just put music behind it. You'll never know how big a dummy I am. That one pushed back foul.
Beauty of technology, Doug.
Oh, yeah, I can make myself sound like a genius. I can go over and just dub over, take that audio out and record over it and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, when in essence I don't most of the time. Methvin rocks back in, another smash over to third base. It's handled there, across the diamond and in time. Lady Panthers come back strong, pick up 2 runs after 3. It's Menard 3. Grant Lady Cougars 2. We'll be back for the 4th when we come back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
And we are back to top of the 4th. 3-2. Menard leads this one. Leading things off for Menard here is Annabelle Drago. Takes 1 ball, 1 strike. Drago's got power to do it too. Don't let her size or her age fool you. Kirtland needs to respond here. That one driven out to where we're at, and it'll drop in front of the center fielder Ennis for a base hit. Beldrago gets that one to fall. I try to listen in at what people call her, so if I don't want to be the only one that calls her Annabelle, if nobody else is doing that. Eddie Wright coming to the plate. Addie 0 for 1 on the day. Kirtland, the lefty, rocks back, delivers this one. Misses outside, ball 1. Menard just continues to get base runners on early in this one. There's a double play that saved some earlier, and that's just a good looking pitch from Kirtland. She's one of the ones that we met right before the game when we got here, and still getting to know some of these Lady Cougars here, and Coach Cooper and them. And again, delighted to be out here off and running. Stolen base attempt, not in time. Ball's on the ground, and that gets Drago down to second base on the steal.
Have fun out there, 1-7.
2 balls and a strike here. Kirtland's got a runner behind her at second base. That is Drago. Fires this one. Misses inside.
Come on, right here.
Right. 3-1. Kirtland throws that one right by a good looking fastball, and it fills things up at 3-2. Kirtland has stranded a leadoff base hit. That was back in the first. We'll see what she's able to do here in the fourth. Rocks back and delivers this one, and it is hammered over the right side. McGee's going to play it in front of her, bobbled around, and Drago's not going to check up. She is off and going. And wonder if you got Coach Turney there on that camera as he hit the deck on that one as well.
I don't know that I caught him on that one. I was out here following the ball.
I got you. Well, he'll probably be happy about that one. That's one of those that you don't want, but that adds another run on for the Lady Eagles, 4-2. The ball just comes out here so quick. This is Ledette. Well, Wright just, Eddie Wright flat smashed it. So Coach Turney somewhere who did not get you on camera on that one. That one up and away, and a snap throw trying to get Wright is not going to be there. Nobody down in this one. Lady Eagles continue to swing a hot bat as they have early on. Kirtland throws that one up out of the zone. And ball 3, 3-0 count, and dangerously close. And look, just going over there is Middleton just to say, hey, hang on and just settle down, and it's going to be okay. Kirtland rocks back, fires this one, and it misses low and out of the zone, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Going to put runners at first and second here, and Coach Cooper's going to go out, and that will do it for Kirtland in this one. She has gone 3 complete innings. The runners at first and second are still her responsibility. Here's the Fostering Community pitching change. We'll be right back to tell you about Pickleball Palooza that's coming up right after this.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Fostering Community pitching change sees Morgan Middleton move from third base over to the circle in here, and take this opportunity to tell you, well, Ash has beaten Grace Christian tonight in softball 15-0. Goodness, this softball season has been crazy early on. Pickleball Palooza is coming up in March. You can check it out. Go to Fostering Community. Sold out of crawfish. That'll be this weekend. So big kudos to everybody that took advantage of the crawfish. That is Lyles, who squares around the bunt. The ball drops down right under row and allows the runners to get to second and third. They move up 60 feet.
You said Grace beat Ash 15?
I said Ash beat Grace 15-0, but Grace just the other day, you told me 10-run Tioga.
They did.
That's what I told you about this season. So crazy. There's a ground ball over to first. They're going to try to come home and get the play. And indeed, what a big play there at home to stop that one. And that's where you want to come get one, is at home. Runner does advance over to third, but you'll trade that any day.
Runner on third and runner on first now.
Yep, off of the fielder's choice, and one down here. And that one is hammered foul, and that's going to bring Emma Davis back up there as the leadoff hitter. Davis 0 for 1, but a run scored on the day. Middleton rocks back, delivers this off-speed stuff that just looped over the strike zone, or out of the strike zone.
Looked like there was an anticipation of the runner to go too.
Yeah, well, you absolutely got to believe that's going on here. In fact, it does, and no throw, and that will send Lyles down to second base without a throw. Catcher's indifference. 2 in scoring position again for Coach Turney and these Lady Eagles. Middleton now charged with taking care of business on here. That one lifted out to where we're at. Ennis goes over there and gets that. Going to turn around and try to get it home. Not in time. Middleton cuts that off, but a good play out in front of us by Lauren Ennis to come get that one. So score the run, make it 5-2. That run charged to Kirtland, and that'll close the book on her. And now Sawyer Shelton will stand in. Runner just at second base, so let's take the one off of third base. And that one misses out of there, ball 1. So, Chuck, I see why you don't call the names and all of that when you're doing softball all by yourself.
It's a little bit busy.
Right?
Glad I don't have the scoreboard. Thank you.
Middleton rocks back, delivers this one off, and trying a back pick there, and no good, but close. Good throw. I like the work behind the dish by Carly Rowe, the sophomore catcher.
Right. She's not afraid to fire and pretty well on target there.
Yeah. 5-2. Lady Eagles lead this one. Had 3 in the third and have picked up another 2 here in the fourth. Runs through that one, does Shelton, and takes strike 1. Again, all of those that participated in the Fostering Community pre-order for the crawfish, they set a record, exceeded their goal. Their goal was 500 pounds of crawfish, ended up selling 650.
Wow.
And so that'll be a good time. Everybody picking that up out at Huckleberry on Saturday. That one just poked into center field. Another base hit for Shelton. Gets under the legs of Ennis, and going to head in and score is Lyles, I believe.
If you're correct.
Yeah, it is. Have to get. I'm switching between everything, and so Shelton with another big base hit. She has got some stuff going in this one, and it is now 6-2.
I'll see if I can have you a table set up next time we come out.
I almost need one of them teleprompters and such. Yeah, that one smoked down and foul. That's just Sophie Giordano, and all she did the last time she was up was deposit one down that hill behind left field.
Yes, she did.
Six to 2, top of the fourth, 2 down, 0-1 the count to Giordano. Morgan Middleton came on in relief of Peyton Kirtland earlier this inning and has not found things much easier.
You know how nice it is not have to go to work tomorrow, Doug?
I'll be at work early.
I know. I actually don't have to go. So
That's right. That's right. Infield creeping in. And that ball thrown away into the outfield. And that gets away, and that's going to send Shelton to third on that. So Shelton, give her a stolen base, third base on the error. And I just a little bit out of sorts here for this Lady Cougars team in this one. And the relentless pressure that is being put on. Go back to that home run by Giordano, and it's been nonstop. But I tell you, the work of Sawyer Shelton on the bases has been there. Middleton, and kind of a check swing, and look, that still went halfway down the line. You get a look at McGehee going to get it, and she'll get it back into the infield. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
We got a trip coming up Wednesday too, don't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Go see some folks.
Want to check out Lafayette Christian Academy. That one just kind of bumped over to first base and going to go foul. We've seen Giordano hit one, gosh, what is it, 195 to the down the line. So she probably hit it about 220.
Easily.
That one that she hit. One of 2 seniors on there. She and Amelie Lyons made and Sophie made a pretty big guarantee. She says, we're going down to Sulphur. We're going to play for the championship, and we're going to win it.
I heard that call out. That was neat.
Yeah. And, you know, this Cougar team, you're seeing 2 teams here that will end up playing down in Sulphur, you got to believe.
Yeah.
They used to call it the fast pitch 56 or whatever it was when you'd have all those teams go down there and play. That one is smoked over there. McGeehee's got it, but that's another RBI for G. Sophie Giordano drives that one in, and now this one in danger of getting out of hand. Another RBI. Let's leave that runner at first. Well, I guess we had butchered that because the runner was actually over at third where she was at. 2 down in this one. Kaylee Methvin. Happy to have this, but I'm telling you, the work that's being done by Giordano offensively tonight. Good looking off-speed pitch by Middleton there. We know that Grant can score runs in bunches too. They absolutely can get after it. That one misses up high. I keep thinking people are talking behind me, Chuck.
Isn't it neat how it comes out of both ears, and it's like it's a stereo effect?
That one ground back to Middleton. She's going to get it and fire over to first, and that will retire the side, but not before the Lady Eagles pick up 4 runs on 4 hits and leave 1 on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Lady Eagles 7, Lady Cougars 2 when we come back. Starting the bottom of the fourth, we go. Get my glasses on and see where we're at. That one poked just off the left side, and Kirtland will stand in ready to try to get something going here. Close the book on her tonight from the mound. She had 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 runs. 3 of those runs earned. Had a couple of strikeouts on the night. Good double play earlier, kind of saved what would have been a couple of more runs too.
Yes.
Seven to 2, Lady Eagles lead this, but still some work to be done here, and that one was ground over to third base. Giordano's got it. She has been everywhere in this game. So she 2 for 3 on the night, 3 RBI and a run scored. A couple of good plays over there defensively. Kirtland down. It's first out in the fourth, and that's going to bring Emma Futrell, the shortstop, up. Grounds that out to her counterpart defensively. Across the diamond it goes, and in time for the out. Davis does a good job there to field that one and get it over. Cammie McGeehee will stand in ready to go, see if she can get something going. Methvin rocks back, delivers this one to her. McGeehee had a couple of line drive shots hit right at her, and well, just had no chance at them. They were on her before she knew it. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. That one lifted out there, and McGeehee responds. Shelton gets in front of it, but not before McGeehee gets to first base. And the freshman, Audley Carpenter, comes in. Chuck back Pitland again.
Yeah, I'm trying to raise my brightness back up. It keeps dimming out on me.
The one behind the plate?
No.
Or your laptop?
No, my brain, apparently, my dimwit.
I didn't get into that.
I'm trying to help you out.
Gets this one over to first, and in time. 4 up, 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We're through 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th when we come back.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
We're back top of the 5th. We go. And a couple of big innings there, the 3rd and the 4th. 3 runs in the 3rd, 4 runs in the 4th.
Yeah, that mic back there has such a different sound in your ear.
Yeah.
The way it does it left and right like that.
It seems like background music that you would download. Karate grounds that to second base over to first. And look, that's what you got to have. You got to make those easy outs, and Sadie did a good job of getting that. Wilson fields that ground ball and gets it done. Drago comes to the plate here. Swung on and missed, and good looking pitch from Middleton. Morgan Middleton came on in relief of Kirtland back in the 4th. Couldn't stop anything though, as the Eagles were getting after the softball there, and Drago lifts that one high. It's going to chase out of play over that first base dugout and drop between the bleachers and the base part of the hill. A lot of kids playing cup ball around the field. It's just a good atmosphere out here.
It is. Very good, close-knit community. You know, you don't have 70,000 high schools on top of one another out here.
Right. Bill Drago stands in there. That one misses away. Try to get this scoreboard up. I catch myself watching the game and not keeping your scoreboard updated for you guys. I know.
That's what I need to do.
Right?
I'm sorry, Doug. I should be doing the scoreboard too.
Right. That's right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I get spoiled when I do nothing. Actually, I keep it during baseball, so. But usually I've got the rosters in front of me there. That one, good looking pitch on the outside corner for strike 3.
I mean, talking is a hard job. Don't get me wrong. You are
difficult.
definitely blessed with the gift of gab.
Eddie Wright will stand in there ready to go. Let me tell you, at home I shut up quick.
Professional liars.
I don't say much at home.
Call them professional liars as storytellers.
That one misses off the plate for ball 1.
Good friend of mine actually is a national award-winning storyteller, Miss Sylvia Davis.
Okay.
She's, I believe, over at Menard, as a matter of fact, still. Superintendent, I think now, Miss Sylvia Davis.
Second pitch
for the Diocese.
Also misses out, I believe so. They've got their big Shamrock event coming up this weekend too, I think, or next weekend. Next weekend it is. That one smoked down the line, goes off the hands that time at first base, but I mean hit on a rope. I think you got to score that a base hit though. You can't call that off of Bella Daniels. That was a difficult one.
Yeah, I definitely would give her that.
Don't think they score them here. Don't show you there. We've got maybe a pinch hitter here or a runner. We'll see who they're changing. I see Coach Turney, and they will try to get a number of who is there. Ball on the field, so they'll stop things here. That's from that game we told you about that was being played over there. And look, just chunked up the hill. Good arm.
Just wait, just roll it back in.
So that was Ennis that moved over to left field, and now Kirtland is here in front of where we're at in center field. That one over to Daniel at first, and that will retire the side. Credit that base runner for you, though, that was out there. That was number 3, and let's get to where we're at here. That was Parker Nalbanian that had came in to pinch run. We move to the bottom of the 5th, 7-2. Lady Eagles lead this one with Cougars coming up to see what they can get going right after this. Back for the bottom of the 5th we go. Methin's pitching a pretty good one here. That one swung on and missed. Chuck, I don't know if your folks can see the number on that young lady that's batting, but I didn't get it from the outfield. Fouled off, is it number 5? Then that's Lauren Ennis. That was she's left fielder now is where she's at. Yes. Moved over when Kirtland came out, 0-2.
She's over on that end? That would be the
She's in right field, yeah. See, I'm backwards.
Yep.
But I'm used to sitting out here when we're on the perch at Grace Christian.
Yes, you are.
But it's my left. Good. Look at strike down on strikes. And that'll get back up to the top of the Lady Cougars lineup and Sadie Wilson.
Who is in left field, right? Number 6? Is that correct on that?
Hang on, left field, right. No, Sadie? No, she's a second baseman.
Second baseman.
For the Lady Cougars, yeah.
One of the other little ponytails.
Methvin changes speeds on that one and throws a good-looking changeup in there. Rowe is on deck. He's had a couple of base hits today. That one misses low. So if you can get find a way to get your leadoff hitting Sadie Wilson on base, turn around and get Rowe, who's been red hot today. Again, not trying to give Rowe anything to hit, or Wilson anything to hit, and that one is up and away. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike here. If you're Menard, you're just trying to get outs, not having to do anything too fancy. Swung through that one and missed. Good looking fastball. And I've got 2 balls and 2 strikes. They've got 1 ball and 2 strikes, but it's 2. Yeah, there it is. They finally got their board corrected. Misses up and away, and it's a full count to for Methvin. And taken inside, and that's just what you want, is to start getting base runners on. That will send Wilson over to first base, and the hot-hitting Carly Rowe will stand in there. Sophomore catcher for the Lady Cougars.
Angle of the speaker's not generous for us to hear the call. But.
No. Outfield definitely giving her a lot of room, though. They're, gosh, probably 4 or 5 steps away from that fence. With good reason. That one chased down the line. He could give him a chase there. Mickey Keogh out in right field. A good run at it. She had to dive at that other than her, and Sawyer both had good attempts at him.
They did.
But just away from the gloves on both of them. 0-1 following that one. Infield stands in, they're off and moving, and good looking pitch thrown there. That's one of those that you're needing to hack at it. 0-2. You're not going to get anything good. I expect a couple of change-ups to come in there from Methvin. There's one out or half, taking ball 1.
I got tickled a little bit earlier, hearing one of the coaches talk about how I guess they went back and watched our film and were critiquing some of the pitches that they saw.
Right, from the officiating, that's correct. That one misses low and gets away, and that's going to send Wilson down to second base.
Time call, change out ball, looks like.
Yeah, that's all they're doing there, getting another one in. And this is what you want to do if you Grant. You've got to try to. You don't have to get all 5 of them back right here, but you have to come out and get some of these. You know, get you a couple of runs here in this inning. Methvin, of course, trying to prevent anything she can. That one's ground. The shortstop going to bobble around, and everybody's going to be safe. Boy, in softball, you cannot bobble the ball at all.
You don't have time.
No, not at all. And once Davis bobbled that, there really wasn't anything that she was going to do. Score that an error on there, so it won't be another base hit for Rose. She's 2 for 4 now on the day. Senior Bella Daniels will come to the plate.
No, Chuck and Doug with a base runner, you could bobble it for probably juggle it a few minutes, and then
Mr. Doug and Mr. Chuck have said, One down here, bottom of the 5th. Trouble brewing in this one. Lady Cougars trying to give this home crowd some excitement here and then maybe get the blood flowing on this cold Monday night in March. Nothing in one delivery there, and that's lifted high. Going to be an infield fly, so the batter's out, and that one is controlled. Infield fly was in effect there and called. Runners at first and second now with 2 down. Runners at first and second with less than 2 outs means that the batter is out on a fly ball that's deemed a routine fly ball. Runners can advance at their own risk. That one misses up and away. Just to clarify for you folks at home, the infield fly rule.
Do you need me to fix your cord?
No, I'm mostly fine.
Just have it
I think
wrapped.
it's through my pocket somehow. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. What do you do? Morgan Middleton. Oh, that one, a delayed steal, just executed perfectly.
Absolutely. Throw to first, and the runners are on the run to move second to third now.
Yeah, they were off a little bit and just kept going. So good execution there by the Lady Cougars. And now a couple of runners in scoring position. Middleton takes that one inside. 2 balls and a strike. I don't think you want to give in to her here, but you got to go after it with 2 outs. Middleton, a dangerous hitter. That one down the line, and that's it. That's going to score 1 run. Mika gets the ball in, but both runs are going to come across and score. And that's the work of the sophomore Morgan Middleton that Coach Cooper was so excited that when she was talking to us about it. And 7-4 now in this one.
Like you said, Doug, you don't have to get all 5 of them back.
Nope.
You got to get something going.
Chip and a cherry. You just got to have some outs and you got to have some opportunities. And Middleton responded well. Peyton Kirtland will stride in. She'll swing from the left side of the plate. And that pushes Shelton and Drago over a little bit.
Reminds me, I was at a Mexican restaurant the other day, and I went and had some chip swallows in the chair.
I apologize. Early on in this season, folks, that one smoked down the line and foul out of play over there where the hot dogs were earlier, and now rolls off into the woods. Ball 1.
Wouldn't you know?
It's as most descriptive as I can get on a foul ball. 2 down, bottom of the 5th. Lady Cougs picked up a couple of runs. Lady Cougars 2 runs here. That one ground back to Methvin. She's got it, going to fire over to first in time. That will retire the side. But 2 runs, 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on. We've completed 5. Lady Eagles lead this one 7-4 when we come.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community's spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
We're back, top of the 6th. Chuck doesn't understand I'm studying. He thinks he's having to wake me up, I guess.
Well, I don't have a monitor in front of you. You know, one other item in front of you for you to look at, other than you have phone, a piece of paper, you have an iPad over there,
and a softball field going on.
And a softball game
right.
going on in front of you. Right.
Middleton now ahead, 0-2 here as we lead off the 6th. And that is Lyles that will lead things off here. Lyles represents the 9-hole for this Lady Eagles team. Watches that one go outside for ball one.
I kind of wish we had a two-way speaker back on the other side so we could tell people, hey, what's for dinner tonight, and see how they could respond to it. That might be pretty fun.
Huh. You don't say. Middleton, that one is hammered, lifted high and back and to the fence and gone. That out of the, oh, they're calling that in. Is that if it hits, yeah, that's a home run when it hits the signs that are above it. But wow, Lyles on a 1-2 pitch lifts it up and out of here, and a big time home run to lead things off. And that's what you do. You come back and get another one. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, you get two up on me, I want one of them back.
Wow. These look, Coach Turney, and that's one of the things that we'll talk to him about tonight. We will visit, and these will be posted. We won't visit with him here on the show, but we'll go down and get some clips from them on there. But wow, when you can get home runs out of every spot in the lineup. That one's smashed down the third baseline, and it's fair from Davis, who gets the single, and these Lady Eagles just hit the softball.
They found the sweet spot for sure.
Sawyer Shelton will stand in there. Sawyer Shelton and Methvin, part of that Lady Eagles basketball team that made a pretty good run at it. Won a couple of playoff games and before they were knocked out of it. Got to think, had they been in that game that they lost to St. Edmunds, stolen base there for Davis, and she's going to try to go take her hand at third base as the ball slid around, and so just aggressive base running, and they'll call time here as it looked like the sophomore Futrell shaking up a little bit, the shortstop, as she got slid into by Davis. And so they'll check her out and make sure that she's okay, but that's got on that stolen base from Davis, from Davis, she ends up all the way over to third.
Yeah, just some heads up there. I mean, you see the ball there, and you see they're struggling. They hadn't called timeouts. Fair play rolling.
This is such a quicker game here than baseball is. 60-foot bases and short fields, and I mean, they get after it. Shelton looking like she wants to come up and slap one over the third baseman's head. Shelton comes up and this time pulls it though to the second base, and that's smart. Softball is that one is another RBI, and that now is 9 for the Lady Eagles. She's out. That scored the run. Good job of getting out of it there for the Lady Cougars, and that's the first out here in the top of the 6th. And boy, you turn around and here comes Sophie Giordano again, who's just had herself a day.
I heard somebody explain the difference like with baseball and softball and the pitching, because softball's so much closer to the mound, even though they're pitching at a slower speed, the ball gets there nearly the same as, or probably it's like an 85, 90 mile an hour ball, I think.
Well,
is what I've heard.
when you get them, when that one's lifted down there, when they get into throwing 62, 63 range, that's very similar to what the mid 80s would be in one. So if you've got a softball pitcher throwing 62, 63 at this age, that's the equivalent of somebody that's throwing some gas in high school baseball.
And I've seen some baseball players try to go, oh, I can hit that, it's much slower, and make a joke out of themselves.
That's what they say. G watches that one go outside. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, that one that Lyles hit just, I mean, kept going and hit one of those boards. It's the signage. Once it goes up over the silver line above the green fence is the actual fence. Yeah. It doesn't become that high fence until center field.
Yeah, the signage, the supporters for this Grant Cougars.
Correct, and there are plenty of them.
Yes.
A lot of support out here. Let's take it in because it's not, I promise you, it's not ball 4. She wouldn't be in there, and we had 4 and 1 to count.
Like a choke problem.
Right, Giordano. And we all have one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That one lifted out to center field. Right there is Kirtland. She's got it and fire that back in.
We'll give her a little camera time. Camera stays on her right there.
Yeah, that was good work. Those line drives right back to you are difficult. Second out here, and Methvin, the pitcher for the Lady Eagles. 2 down, top of the 6th we go. Middleton gets the sign, rocks back and delivers this one in there for strike 1. I think we had Ash playoff basketball tonight. I believe Ash boys were playing. A lot going on around. Ash and Grace played softball earlier. Ash got the better of that. Nothing in 2 now to Methvin.
A lot of teams played tonight. One, they already had games scheduled, but some of them tried to move up from
to get away from that weather. Yeah. Ash and their game is still on schedule for tomorrow, down on strikes, but the damage was done. Lady Eagles pick up a couple of more in this one. They lead at 9-4 when we head to the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Come on, girl.
Looking in there to see the number because we don't get the benefit of the PO. That's Futrell, looks like, number 11.
Yeah.
Emma Futrell. That's the only thing I'm going to have to get adjusted is either being able to hear the PA or a little better look. That one is lifted out into right field.
Good job, Mika.
Mika's got it, and that will retire the first out.
From the assistance of the gallery.
That's right. Look, that mic back there has been solid. I'm not sure who's sitting by the camera, but they're doing a good job too.
I have to coach them a little bit. So, hey.
All right, a little quicker. Cammie McGehee will stand in. She's hit the ball well today too. Left fielder for this Lady Cougars team. I tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun following the Lady Cougars this year. They play with a lot of fire. They've run into a buzzsaw tonight with the hard-hitting Lady Eagles, but that one misses as well. Get this microphone back up here where you folks can hear me, or you may not want to. 9-4, bottom of the 6th we play, 2-0 count on McGehee. That one in there for the strike from Methvin. Again, we told you Methvin Shelton, who's out here in center field with us, part of that basketball team. It's had a good run the last several years. When lifted high and fouling back out of play, evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't forget, we will have a cool play of the game from tonight. There's a couple of candidates for that, thanks to our friends at Southern Air Heating and Cooling. We use some Southern Air heating right now. That one lifted high and foul and back out over the third base dugout. Keeps things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Been impressed, to tell you, with a number of them. Shortstop there for Grant has been solid. That's Emma Futrell.
Wow. That one went right at the camera. I saw that one.
Did you were you switched on it?
Yes, I actually switched to it right as it came up.
There you go.
It's still where it needs to be, though, thankfully. I kept it far enough away from it.
Payoff pitch, ground foul out near the on-deck circle where Carpenter's waiting. A lot of young players. I'm telling you, this Grant Cougar team is going to be solid next several years. They've got just a couple of seniors on this. That's Bella Daniels. That one lifted high and on the hill. So 1 senior starting, 3 juniors, several sophomore and a freshman. Methvin once again the payoff pitch, and that one is ground over, and that got Carpenter right on the leg too that time, and it's too cold for her to move and say that hurt. But that's one of those you got to just stand there and be tough on.
Yeah, hit your feet, transfer the pain.
Swung on this time, fouled back again. Giordano's over there to get it and get it back into Methvin quickly, but it was fouled away.
Well, then I bet she dies in the summer.
This is the 4th straight payoff pitch. Methvin delivers it, and it's hammered out into foul territory once again. Drago gives chase to it. Bell's got to get it back in. Classic at-bat. May not be quite like the 19-pitch at-bat we saw the other night.
Wow.
From, I guess that was Oni from Ash, but it was a good one. And that one results in a walk, and that will get McGehee down to first base.
Slow pitch-esque style on that one, just stayed up high.
Yep. Freshman Lee Carpenter. She's the right fielder for your Lady Cougars. Methvin a runner on. Throws that one low, ball 1.
Left fielder or right?
Right fielder.
Okay.
Methvin will sit back, deliver this one, and that one is smoked over there to Mika in the right field. And continuing on, there's going to be a play at third, not in time. Real good base running there by sophomore Cammie McGehee. And we told you about that earlier, though, the way she flies around the outfield during the drills. We knew she would do it when she got out on the bases. And good work out of 7-8, and we'll see what Lauren Ennis, the current left fielder now, started the game in center. They'll go out there and talk to Methvin. The infield will circle in. It looks like a lineup change is being made. We're not sure if they're changing. 7 for 5, so Ennis will not bat. Instead, it is going to be Cheyenne Ramos. And I appreciate that official more than you know for just letting us know the change.
Right, instead of going over and whispering in somebody's ear.
Right.
Let everybody know.
So they will bring in pinch hitter Cheyenne Ramos in this one. She'll hit with 1 out, runners in scoring position. 2 of them, as a matter of fact, and that one is taken in there for strike 1.
1 out, right?
I think so, yes. You trying to tell me I don't have 1 out on? Oh no, I don't.
No, I don't see. I mean, I don't see your scoreboard. I'm leaving that all up to you.
Yes, nothing in 1 there, and that one is ground over foul down between first base and the dugout. And quickly, nothing in 2 to Ramos. Shout out to all our folks watching here in this one. They're seeing a good one. If you found us on, that one misses outside. If you found us on Facebook, make sure to give us a follow up there. It's up at the top. We're getting close to 10,000, and when we get there, that's going to put us into a whole new area where our videos and games get seen by other folks. So we appreciate the couple of hundred last week that have jumped on board there. If you're watching on YouTube, as always, just hit the subscribe button. Swung on and missed it, 1 down low and out of the zone. And now 2 down here, and it's going to be up to the top of the order in Sadie Wilson, and they have hit the ball well out of 1, 2, and 3 in this one. Wilson, the junior second baseman.
Oh, that's because I was mad because I didn't hear.
Nathan rocks back and delivers this to her. Good looking pitch. Inner half, strike one.
She did okay Saturday, not well, but then her trainer wanted us to run and do Iberia, so we got home almost at 9.
Methvin now, nothing in one.
Did way better Saturday.
Snap throw down to third, it bounces away, but Giordano right there to grab it. And that's one of those you've got to be careful of. If you are Grant, you're looking to take advantage of anything you get a chance to. Nothing, they're saying 1 ball and 1 strike is what the official is calling there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And he tells everybody that to correct it. That one is popped up. Camping out under it is Lyle. She's got it, and that will retire the side. So we will move to the top of the 7th in this one. Looking at, I thought I saw a discussion going on there somewhere. I may have been looking at something else. But we move to the top of the 7th, 9-4. Lady Eagles lead this. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
And we're back here, top of the 7th we go. Middleton's gonna try to keep the Lady Eagles right here and just and give the Cougars a fighting chance in the bottom of the 7th. That one is in there for strike one. Middleton. Yeah, they are something. Kay Perotti leads this one off. She is the Lady Eagles catcher here. Gotta look at some of the stats that we have in this one. It's been Giordano 2 hits, 2 out of 4 today with 3 RBI. Sawyer's got a couple RBI as well. 9 hits on the day, and that one lifted out to center field. Kirtland's going to come up and get that one.
A little basket catch. That's kind of scary for the coaches.
Yeah, that's tough.
Did a good job with it, though.
That will bring Beldrago to the line. Everybody else is going to call her Bell. I'm going to call her Bell. I call her Annabelle on the show, and she didn't say anything about it. So she's 1 for 3 on the day. Struck out once.
My daughter has a strange first name, Amelie. It looks like Amelia, but she answers to whatever. She just kind of let it roll. So.
One of the seniors on this team, Amelie Lyons. So how about that?
Yes.
Swung on and missed.
Okay, Doug, you're killing me. We're going to have to redo your cable there.
It's fine.
No, it's not bothering me. It's bothering me.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, well, see, is it because it's through my pocket?
And it's zigzagging, and it's just bothering me that it's not right.
I don't understand you, Chuck.
Yeah, I know.
It's my strain.
I can unplug you.
Right, I guess so. Well, I'm probably charged up enough in this one that you can have that one.
All right.
As a matter of fact, if it makes you feel better.
I bet you can have that one. It's your cable.
I guess
I
so.
think that's the one I got you for Christmas one time, right?
No. Melissa got it. But there you go. Trust me, because I lose it a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top of the 7th.
Oh.
That one lifted out to second base. Going to come out there. Boy, I'd say it's right field. But what a tremendous job of Sadie Wilson to go back and get that one. And now 2 down
playing deep.
So there's been several incidents that we almost got.
Of course, theirs is a little different field cut because they have grass on the infield around the pitcher's mound. They just have dirt spots around the bases.
That's correct.
Yes. His name was Trump, yes.
Eddie Wright stands in.
Strike one.
Wright 2 for 3. She's had herself a day, too. Got an RBI. She and Giordano both with 2 hits, as well as Lyles, who's got a home run out of that from the 9 spot. So we'll, Middleton's come in there and give up a few runs in relief of Kirtland to 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, top of the 7th. So Middleton has done the job here so far in the 7th. Looking for a clean inning. It's ground to second base. It's going to be handled there and over in time by Wilson, and that will retire the side. Got to take some work from the Lady Cougars in the bottom half of the 7th, but it ain't over till it's over. We'll see what your Grant Lady Cougars have in store when we come back on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
We move to the bottom of the 7th here. Methvin trying to close things out here. That one is lifted. Fouling out of play. Rowe stands in there again. She is a couple of base hits on there for the day for her. Has scored a couple of runs and an RBI. Has also handled the pitching in this one behind the dish. Off-speed pitch misses away. It's cooled off pretty nice. The wind didn't blow, so that made it bearable tonight. Beautiful, beautiful night out here. And that was another base hit right up the middle, and that's 3 that Carly Rowe has.
Saw Lady Eagle going over there trying to get to it and putting on her brakes, just slid right on down.
Yeah, that was Davis that from shortstop that made her way across. 3 for 4 on the night for Rowe. She's handled things there, finds herself at first base. And well, this is where you don't want to let things get out of hand if you're Menard. You want to go out and get it right away. Good snap throw back down to first, not in time. Trying to catch Rowe, just leading off a little bit too much. Again, stay tuned for highlights tonight. After this one, they'll be up sometime throughout the evening. We'll visit with Coach Turney, Coach Cooper, a player from each side. That one misses down low. And there are a couple of candidates for it. Methvin looking to go the distance. Giordano with another home run. Very impressed with the work of Lyles out of the 9 spot. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And look, this is what you remember that game yesterday with Buckeye and Grant, or Saturday. It kept coming back. And there's a base hit over the line, down the line. It's going to give Drago chase, and that will send Rowe to third. She's got to come diving back, but Good work there by Bella Daniels, and that will bring Morgan Middleton up. Runners at second and third now, nobody out.
They found themselves in this position once before, didn't they? They had base runners on, nobody out.
Yes.
2 base runners. I don't remember if it's second and third or first and second, but
it was back, had runners at first and second, and then the double play.
That's right.
9-4, 6-7. So you're still a couple away from getting the tying run up there. But Coach Turney comes out and says, "Hey, look, let's just settle down and get an out." And at the same time, Coach Jessica Cooper's over there saying, "Look, we just need base hits through our lineup. We don't have to get up there and have a big fly." Lady Eagles have had 2 out of the yard today. Lady Cougars not with anything, but they just need to bang away and get these in. Methvin looks inside, gets a sign and delivers. That one is pushed foul and going to be out of play over the first base dugout and into the night it goes. I swear I don't know that I'll get used to that headset sounding like somebody's behind me talking. Pushed down the line, but foul. Just turned on it a bit much.
Yeah.
And look, Giordano is there maybe a foot or 2 off of the base. She's trying to avoid some double. You know, she's playing close to the lines, and that's what the I guess first and third are doing, wanting to prevent doubles down the line. Infield is back, trying to save anything. Everybody playing a little back, though, against Morgan Middleton.
Hope to be on the bag if you happen to get hit with the ball. Huh?
Right. That one misses outside, but I think that was one she wanted to have out there. Ball and 2 strikes. Middleton has turned on the ball well. She is 1 for 3 on the day, but has a couple of RBIs. She had hit the ball harder last time up. Smokes that one down the line, hits the fence and foul. And Drago will give chase to bring that one in. It's gotten quiet up here.
Mm-hmm. Focused.
Yep, 2 on, nobody down. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to Middleton. Right down the pipe for strike 3, and Middleton watches strike 3 go across. Methvin looking solid there.
14.
Kaylee has 4 strikes. That is her 4th strikeout of the night. She's given up 9 hits in this one. 4 runs, only a couple of them earned. And Peyton Kirtland started this game in the circle. She's the pitcher of record for the Cougars. That one ground over there. Got to be a tag play made at third. In time it is.
1 score, so right?
Yes. Yeah, the runner from third went in to score. 9-5 in this one, but 2 outs down to their final out. In the form of Emma Futrell, the sophomore shortstop. Been impressed with the way she's played also. And look, that Grant Cougar team is not going to stop cheering, not going to get down in there. They're looking to fight the entire way. Again, we'll have highlights from you for this one tonight. We approach, what is it, 7:30? A couple hours in this one. Not bad. Ground ball is out. Bobbled around and gonna beat that, and look, Kirtland never checked up. She's all the way around to third base, and it just bobbled a little bit.
It did. It did. Just looked like it hit the ground before, too.
Two down, runners at first and third. Look, you just have to keep banging away. This is Cammie McGehee. Hit the ball hard her last time. Look, this Grant Cougar team, Lady Cougars, will not go quietly into the night.
The Whiters got spark, it looks like.
Good off-speed pitch in there for strike 1. 10 hits allowed tonight by Methvin, but they've been scattered, and that defense has been able to take care of things. The 4 strikeouts have helped her as well. Rocks back and fires this one. It's taken inside by McGeehee, and a ball and a strike.
So she's is that what that is?
Surprised we haven't seen. That one is ground to third base. Giordano all the way across the diamond, and that's going to do it. Job standing in there, and that will retire the side and wrap this one up for the Lady Eagles. 9 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. For Grant, 5 runs, 10 hits. Chuck, 5 errors tonight, and that was the difference in there. Of the 9 runs scored, only 4 of them were earned tonight. So errors will certainly get Coach Cooper in this one. And we'll talk to her about that too after the game. Looked like they hung in there, but just some miscues, 5 errors, and that'll get everybody. But as you see in softball afterwards, they just go out to the circle and have their prayer, and that is so great to see.
Yeah, that's what I talked about this weekend. I said, it's good to see that they do that still.
Yeah.
And are able to do that, and it's wonderful to see that fellowship between these girls, because they play travel ball together between each other and on each other's teams. So it's just great to see that fellowship out there.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. We will see you tomorrow night, weather permitting, at Don Boniel Field for Alexandria and Weston. Grace game is moved. They went down to New Iberia tonight, but Chuck enjoyed the first game here at Bobby Collins. Did I say, was it? Yeah, Buddy Collins. I don't want to call. Boy, I'm gonna get run out of here before anyway. It's Chuck at 446sports.com. Anyway, that'll wrap it up for us tonight. From a man, Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann. God bless you all and good night.